Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Find Out. Today we're going to be doing some drawings and I'm going to be helping you. So let's get started. First, you're going to need a pot full of colours and a few pieces of paper. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to draw today is a girl. So I'm going to do one step at a time, then I'm going to show you. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to do a little thing like that. You need to make sure it's the exact same. Okay, so as soon as you've done that same pattern, you're going to go right from the top and gently just go like that. You're going to basically do the bottom. Well done. So as soon as you've done the bottom, you're going to go from the top. You're going to do something like that. Perfect. As soon as you've done that, you're going to go from the opposite direction. And you are just going to do that other side. Now, for you guys, don't press on too hard, so if you make a mistake, you can just rub it out. Well, that's what I always do. So as soon as you've done that, you're going to create some streaks in her hair, just using your pencil, so it looks a bit realistic. And then you can just make those little realistic lines. I have actually been deciding to make some more drawing videos, so we can work together and do some drawings. So as soon as you've done those little realistic lines, we're going to go to the eyes. And for the eyes, you're going to draw two kind of little bridges. When you've done those bridges, you're going to gently close them. Now, sometimes when I do my eyes wrong, it really ends up incorrect. Kind of makes them look a little bit scary. So I've tried to fix them, and it's worked. So you're going to close up the bottom and do almost a bit of a diamondy oval shape. And this is something I find really hard. Try and keep the ovals the same size and the same shape. Now you're going to do some gentle strokes for the eyelashes, just like that on each side. We're going to do the bottom ones, but I'm going to make my bottom ones a little bit lighter because we've got more eyelashes on our top eye than bottom eye. Okay, good. So, and then for our mouth, we're just going to do gentle, like that. So it's a bit of a watermelon shape, and then you just do a bit of a curve in between. Well done. So then what we're going to do is we're going to make this shirt. So you're going to make, it's not exactly a square, but it's a bit round on some edges. And remember to take time. If you feel like I'm going too quick for you, you can pause the video. So as soon as you've done that, you are going to basically you're going to do another little watermelon just here for the neck. Well done. And then we're going to do the arms. So you are basically going to do two arms. Now, with the arms, we're not going to make them too big, too small, just a bit in between. Now, again, we want to try and make them the same size. Perfect. As soon as we've done that, we're going to do some fingers. Probably we need to make sure that we have 5 fingers. Now to make sure we have 5 fingers, we need to make sure they're nice and thin so we can fit them into our hands. Now this is something you can design all on your own. You can design what you want on your shirt. It could be a flower, anything you want. I'm going to make mine super simple and I'm just going to do a pocket. And we're going to move on to a skirt, which we're not going to make it too bouncy, but we're going to have some frills just on the bottom. And again, take your time, pause the video if you need it. Okay, well done. You are doing super well. Okay, as soon as you've done the little riffles under the skirt, what you can do is we can move on to our design on the skirt. Now, mine are going to be maybe some flowers. We're going to colour it together after, so don't worry about colouring yet. Now, again, you can do whatever you want on your skirt, just like what we did on our shirts. Mine's going to be some flowers and a vine. Yours can be hats, dots, stripes, anything you want. Could even be animals, or cats, or dogs, or an animal, or pets, or animals. Okay, and I'm just going to do some leaves. So this was my little design. We have flowers on the shirt. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the legs. So the legs, I want to kind of make them at a bit of an angle. So one leg, let's try to do it a little bit like this. It's okay if yours is slightly different. Okay. And then let's do our other leg, because we need 2 legs. Okay. Now we need to make the bit of the lining, so it looks like the shoes are properly on. And then what we're going to do is, if you want, you can do a little bow in her hair, but I'm going to keep mine simple. So let's move on to our colouring. I've got a nice big pot of colours, and you can get yours colours from home. So we're going to start off by colouring hair. Your hair can be blonde, black, or brown. I'm going to use this orange, and that's from Crayola, and it's a marker. Now you can use markers or paint or pastel or just a normal coloured pencil. I'm using a bit of a mix to get different textures. So we're just going to colour the hair, and we're going to make sure that we try not to get it out of the lines. It's okay if you have a little bit out of the lines, but we want to try and keep it nice and neat. Okay, and then you can do the other side of the hair. Sometimes if you press too hard on a marker, it'll look really different to the other side. So try not to click onto it really hardly. Now, when it comes to doing the shirt and the skirt, you can pick whatever colours you want, because yours might not be pink and green like my idea. It could be a different colour. So as soon as you've just finished colouring the little bits of your hair, just like this, we can move on to doing her face. Okay, so we're going to use a light pencil. Now, I know this is like an orangey peach, but we'll try and just press down as lightly as we can so we don't get an orange, we get a peach. If you don't have a peach, you can use a light brown or a light black. And just get that coloured really gently. Again, you can stop the video if I'm going too fast for you. So I've done my face. Then we're going to do the mouth. You can use a red or a pink or a peach. Just like that. And then let's move on to our eyes. Now, with our eyes, we're going to try and be super careful. Now, we did the ovals. When you do the oval, you're going to colour the oval in maybe a blue, a brown, a bit of a green, and then just with a pencil, do a bit of a dot in the middle. Yeah, so like that. Now let's move on to our shirt. Now, the shirt, you can do whatever colour you want because you did a different design to me. So you can pick any colour you want and just gently colour in your shirt. Now, we want to make sure that we're not rushing, because sometimes when we rush, it doesn't end up like how we want it to be. So we'll be super careful to just colour those bits. Now, my shirt's going to be not just one colour. Mine's going to be a bit of 3 different colours. And then the sleeves, you can, again, colour whatever colour you want your sleeves to be. I think mine are going to be blue. And you can just carefully colour that in. And for your hands, you can use the same colour you used for your face. So I used a little bit of a light orange, and I'm going to use that to colour my hands in. Perfect. Okay, now then you need to do the neck in that little light orange. And then we're going to colour in the skirt. But first, let me show you my example. So that was my shirt and my sleeves and my hands. Okay, then we're going to move on to our skirt. And we're going to colour it in, again, any colour you want, because we did different designs. I'm just going to gently colour in those designs. Now, when I'm drawing, I like to make sure that I don't get any white tiny little gaps when I colour. Okay. Now, I'm going to colour the background of my skirt in blue, just like my sleeves. Now, if you like this video, I have got some other videos all about drawing and how to draw, and you can just click onto there and we'll have different lessons for drawing different things. So as soon as you've gently coloured in the skirt, this was mine, we can do her legs and her shoes. So for her legs, I'm going to pretend just kind of got some tights on And to do that, I'm going to use this light pink. I'm just going to gently do that. And colour the two legs in. Now, you can choose whatever colour tights you want and whatever colour shoes you want. For my shoes, I'm going to make them dark green to go with the stem of my skirt. And there we go. So that's mine done. And I can't wait to see yours. So thank you for watching, and I hope you like this video. Bye.